Okay. Good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Sorry, fixing my glasses. Uh, Today I'm going to do a little bit of a book haul video. I was in the hospital a couple days ago, still in pain. So just bear with me. But I have a total of 6 books here that I picked up from different places. As I show the books, I'll explain more or less where I picked them up. Uh-oh. Sorry guys. My phone doesn't like to stay up. The first thing I wanted to show you, it's not a book, but I just really wanted to show you, is I found this today at Target. It's a Pop Socket Pop Grip of Baby Yoda. I mean, look how cute that is. I had to get my hands on it. I don't really know yet what I will use it for. I might use it on my phone case. This is my phone case right now. The kickstand broke, so I might just stick it there as a kickstand. I don't know. Or I can use it on my tablet. We'll see. But I did get that. Because if you don't know me, I am a huge Baby Yoda fan. Matter of fact, if you'd like to see me make a video of my little Baby Yoda collection, of my figurines, the shirts, let me know. If that's what you want to see, I'll do it. So comment down below and let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Now, this first book, I actually had it pre-ordered at my Barnes & Noble, and it, for some reason, it never came in. So I had to drive 25 to 30 minutes to another Barnes & Noble, which is the closest Barnes & Noble that had it, and that is Homicide and Halo Halo. I was so excited to get this book. I've read the first book. Those of you who don't know, the first book is called Arsenic and Adobo, and it is about a very tight-knit Filipino family, and it has strong culture in it, and they talk a lot about food. But it's basically about a girl named Lila, whose aunt, which is, they call her Tita Rosie, has a little restaurant, and this guy, I can't remember his name at the top of my head, is a food critic, and he comes to eat there, and he just so happens to be Lila's ex, and this guy, nobody likes him. They completely hate him, because he's a jerk. He's a full-on jerk. And this one particular day, while Lila's serving him, he drops dead. And so throughout the entire book, Lila takes it upon herself to investigate what happened, what caused him to die, how he died, and who was behind it. And it's a very good, cozy mystery. I absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy for the second book. The third one is coming out at the end of this year. I believe the release date that they have listed for it is in October. I could be wrong, but I can't wait to get my hands on that one too. So, that's Homicide and Halo Halo. Now, this next book I picked up at a yard sale for 25 cents, and that is Love Comes Softly by Jeanette Okie. Now, I did a video about this series a while back, and I had on book 2 through 7, I think it was, or 2 through 6, and I was missing the very first one, and I think I'm missing the last one. This is a Christian series. It's based on several movies that were released. And I absolutely loved the movies, and so I wanted to collect the books so I can read the books. The books and the movies, they take place in the, if you're familiar with Little House on the Prairie, it's the same era of that, which I really enjoy reading that lately. It's something I've been liking lately. So, yeah, I can't wait to read this book. 25 cents, that's a steal. Now, these next two books I actually picked up in a thrift store. And the first book is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. Now, what's funny is, sorry, I'm trying to get this sticker off. This is my first Colleen Hoover book, a book from Colleen Hoover, I should say. I do follow her a lot on Instagram, and I've always wanted to get some of her books. This was one of them. And when I walked into the thrift store, I had no intention of really looking for her books. I was just, going to the book section, see whatever book interested me. And this was the first book that I saw, and I immediately grabbed it because, come on, it's Colleen Hoover. She's an awesome author. The other book that of hers, actually, no, I'm wrong. This is not my first Colleen Hoover book. My first Colleen Hoover book that I own is Verity. That it's written by her. So this would be my second book. The other book that I really want to get from her, it's called Reminders of Him. I've just heard a lot about that book. Sorry, I was just checking something. I'm noticing over every chapter here it says Fallen. No, I gotta read it so I can understand all that. So I'll go ahead and read the synopsis because I really don't know what this book is about, to be honest. I just got it because I've seen it floating around on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube that it's a must read. So I'll just read the back really quick. There's a blurb here. It says, "You'll never be able to find yourself if you're lost in someone else." And the summary here: Fallen meets Ben, an aspiring novelist, the day of her scheduled cross-country move. Their untimely attraction leads them to spend Fallen's last day in LA together, and her eventful life becomes a creative inspiration Ben has always sought for his novel. Over time and amidst the various relationships and tribulations of their own separate lives, they continue to meet on the same date every year, until one day Fallen becomes unsure if Ben has been telling her the truth or fabricating a perfect reality for the sake of the ultimate plot twist. Can Ben's relationship with Fallen and simultaneously his novel be considered a love story if it ends in heartbreak? My computer's buzzing me. So that sounds really, really interesting. I can't wait to start reading this. Yeah, November 9th. The second book that I picked up from the thrift store, they were both $1 in the thrift store. This one is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Now, I've watched the movie a couple of times, and I felt like the movie was just kind of, it was okay. I mean, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite movie, but I still like it. I still recommend it to people. But when I saw the book, and it's in great condition, as you can see, like, probably wasn't even used. I figured, since I'm getting tongue-tied. Since most of the times the books are a lot better than the movies, I figured I'll go ahead and read the book and see for myself if I feel like the book was better than the movie or not. So I'm hoping it is. I see the font is really small, so that's gonna be a fun experience. Let me move these to the side. Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this little sticker off. Okay, slowly coming out. Ah, shoot. Okay. I hate it when they have the books on sale and they put the little stickers on the covers, and it's like, why? Okay. So these last two I was so excited to get my hands on. So I picked up the Crescent City Book 1, House of Earth and Blood. And I also picked up Book 2. And Book 2 is House of Sky and Breath. Here's the funny story. I picked this one up first because I've been seeing it online a lot, and everyone's saying they really enjoyed it. And so, being that this one is the newest one that came out, I wanted to hurry up and get my hands on it as fast as I can because I knew it was going to be like very, very hard to find eventually. And this was the second to last copy at Walmart, my local Walmart. So I was glad to get my hands on this. And then I realized that I didn't quite own the first book yet. And I wanted to get the first book as a hardcover so that it would match the second book. But nobody had the hardcovers. All the hardcovers were completely sold out in my Barnes & Nobles and every Barnes & Noble nearby me. There was only paperbacks. And then I even checked on Amazon, and they had the hardcovers available, but they wanted like $35 for it. So I was like, no, I'll just get the paperback. So I put the paperback in my Amazon cart. So whenever my husband gets his next check, if we have enough extra funds after we pay our bills, I would order the book. Well, I happened to go to Target today with my mom. And keep in mind, before we went to Target, I went on Target's website and I had typed in this book to see if they had the paperback. And it literally said that this book was sold out at my Target. So I was like, okay, I'll just, I'll go to the Target. I'll look at their books. See what else they have. Because I'm always in search of books. I currently have, that I picked up in a garage sale, A Court of Silver Flames that I've got on my shelf, and I'm still working on trying to get the first 4 books of the Court of Thorn and Roses, because I really want to read that series 2 from this author. So anyway, long story short, I get to Target, I go to the book section, lo and behold, this was sitting on the shelf, the last one just sitting there, and I was amazed. I grabbed it so quick because their website saying they were sold out. Apparently they weren't. And I was able to get my hands on this. For those of you who don't know, these are a fantasy series. Yes, they're really thick. Hold on. So, the first book is 803 pages. That's the first book. The second book is 805 pages. Now, what's really, really amazing, and I noticed the paperback on the first book doesn't have it, which I am a little sad about, but you know what? It's okay. But the second book, I just love this cover. Uh-oh.